Hello everyone, welcome to another video by Shot Reviews, and today I'm going to be reviewing another figure. I guess this is a Bionicle mock, but this is going to be a little bit different because this mock actually wasn't built by me. This is actually built by my younger brother, and this is a Bionicle mock that transforms into a beast. So here it transforms into an Eastern Dragon, which I guess it's not the most apparent from the front, I guess, but from the side you can see it does have a pretty long body. So it's pretty good. I mean, it's kind of like making something transform into a snake, which is on the realm of really, really hard with CCBS. So for what this is, I think it's definitely pretty good. It definitely, looks more like an Eastern Dragon than a Western. If you don't know what Eastern Dragon are, they're like the Chinese kind of dragons where they have long snake-like bodies and usually like beards and stuff and like eyebrows made of hair. Yeah, usually they look nicer. Anyway, so here it is. Looks pretty nice, definitely. Like I said, it's pretty good for what it's going for, because I mean it's pretty tough to do snake-like things and Transformers and CCBS. So for what this is, it's pretty good. You have your head up here made out of the 4.0 gun piece and some vine pieces in black used for spikes, which is pretty nice. You have your gold armor plates up here, Bionicle parts. Some nice claws made out of the skull spider legs. Hands back here, which not really much you can do about that. Claws, have your head back here and no tail, unfortunately, which is kind of unfortunate, like I just said, because tail on this guy would have been awesome. It would have made this guy really cool. But you have your head back here. There's really nowhere else to put it. There's a bit of a gap here just because of how I have it, but it's really easy to cover up. You can just bend this more forward and then reposition the legs to accommodate, and there you go, gap closed. It does have a pretty good amount of articulation in the body. Right here at this joint you can go forward and back, or up and down, I guess, like that. It has some up and down back here. So you can get some pretty nice body bending. You can probably get this guy to fold up completely into like a ball or something. I'm not going to do that here because that will take a minute anyway. But yeah, so for the rest of the articulation, head has a neck right here uncovered with armor, so you can go up, you can go down, you can go side to side. It is between these two legs, so it is a bit limited, because the legs get in the way. But you can still do pretty much everything. You can look left and right, up and down at the actual head. And these spike pieces have a little bit of movement. So if you wanted those to be like more like hair or something, you could definitely do that. Legs go up and not very much in. Go back and forth. Have a knee right here, like that, and the other knee for dragons right here. This has pretty much everything you need. Just have to move the hand a little for some poses. Right here, I guess it would be good to mention, I do find it weird that my younger brother decided to make both these legs triple jointed. I understand the back legs, but the front legs, I mean, I know dragons are mythical beasts and they can be completely custom, but for me, I really don't see why you would do that at all. Because, I mean, maybe it's for the leg length, but I really don't see that as being a problem, because he has a lot of parts at his, at his disposure, I think. But he has a lot of parts, so I see no reason to have it like this when you could have extended the legs with just normal bone pieces. But, yeah, there's that. Anyway, back legs can go back, they can go forward, out, in a little bit. Have your knee here, like I said, triple jointed, and this one's on an actual ball joint. Let me see if I can give you a view of that. Right about here you can see, so it can also rotate out, not so much, well actually this is in, not so much out. You have your other knee here and all your foot articulation. So pretty articulate in this mode, and like I said, it's pretty nice for what it's going for. I do enjoy it, and it's not too bad. Does get thinner from front to back. You have your head, and it gets thicker here, and then it gets thinner down here. But yeah, I think it's pretty nice. So let's go ahead and go into transformation. So first, what you're gonna want to do, let's see. You want to take these legs and pull them out, and these are those legs. Spin the foot around, so pop that out and spin the foot around. So then you can put these. Let's see, they go like this because this is the back of the body. So then, what you can do next is probably gonna have to angle up for this. Let's stand him. Well, we can't really stand him, but just take him and flip him like this. Then these are going to become the arms. So you're going to straighten them out so that they're completely straight. Spin the last segment on the ball joints. Put this, the beast foot piece, on the outside as like the armor. Fold these two claws in and leave this one at the end out as like a elbow spike like that. And you can do it on both sides, and then you can spin the hand around to the right way. So there you have one arm. Let's do it on the other. Just straighten it, spin this around, do like this, fold these two claws in, keep that out, and there's the hand. And so there you have his arms. So now for the rest of the body, this can just be turned around in preparation for later. And this, you pull these out to the side and actually down like this. Then you can attach this using this extra extended blue Technic pin. So just fold this up and then attach it like so. Next, what you want to do is you're going to pull these, pop the mask off, pull these back, and then go ahead and spin the head around. Gosh, this is a pain. So spin the head around and pull these back. So then you're going to pull these down like this. Then you're going to spin this. Then you could put the foot on like that and then fold it down like that. So again on the other side, spin this so the arm is on the inside, the foot on the outside, and just fold it all the way down. Then you just fold the head on top like so. And there you have this guy in his robot mode. So I actually forgot to mention this guy's name is Steelblade. Don't really know why, probably because his claws probably made of steel or something. Anyway, so he uses his robot mode and it looks pretty nice. I do like it. There's probably maybe one problem with it overall, but other than that, it's pretty good. I have this on the back, but I don't think that's much worse than you might usually see. Could be better though. I can say that. Yeah, so here he is. I think his colors are pretty nice. Blend pretty well. He is not the smallest, but for some reason he just looks a lot smaller than he actually is. Like, he looks pretty small. But anyway, he's pretty good. You have your foots on the outside, or feet on the outside, armor on the inside. Colors aren't too bad in blending, but maybe some things are a little bit more questionable, like this silver. Well, let me say this. The silver doesn't really match with much. It goes, but there's like no other silver on him. There's gunmetal here, there's gunmetal on his armor on the feet, there's gold in 4 places. I kind of have to say that some of the colors may seem just a bit odd. Not bad, but, because, yeah, only piece of silver. Other than that, well, I guess there's his head, but, you get what I'm saying. But, anyway, yeah, his colors are pretty nice. He has the Gali blue on him, along with the gold, the trans blue there, and the bone pieces, and up here, some black, some gunmetal, some one piece of silver. But, yeah, I do enjoy the way this guy looks. He's not that bad. The trans purple bones up here, though, in his arms, looks a little hard to see because of the lighting. Maybe if I take this off. Yeah, now you can see it. The trans purple bones here, they kind of look a little questionable because they're so bright, I guess. You could say this whole guy is bright, but, I don't know. They really do draw your eye, though, so I guess it's not too bad, but, maybe they're just a bit too bright for what this guy has. But, still, pretty nice. So for articulation, the legs go forward and back. They go out. They bend at the knee more than 90 degrees. They have a rotation because they're on a ball joint. And you have all your foot articulation. So there's that. For your arms, they can go up. They can go like that. They can go back and forward. They can bend here at this bone piece right here. So you could use that, but that's tighter onto the previous bone piece, or at least this guy's is. So you might want to stick with going with the ball joint down here, which can bend up at 90 degrees and has a rotation. And then you have all your hand articulation. Yeah, I don't think you're limited at all with this. So there's that. Now we're coming up to a place where I think could definitely have been done better. The head, it can look down, like not at all. Has a hard time looking side to side like this and cannot go up. So basically what I'm saying here, the way he has it is this head is like fixed. I mean, you could look left and right a little bit and maybe have a little bit down, a little bit of tilt, but really this head is not all that articulate. What my little brother suggested for fixing that is that you can pull the body off of the pin that holds it and then pull these back and then get articulation. But I find that really silly, because I mean, why would you need to do that to get head articulation on a figure when you could, you know, do something much more simple to get the same amount of articulation? Like when I first transformed it, because I didn't know how, I pulled these down. I'm not going to do it fully, but I pulled these down, put them on the sides of the body, and then folded them up onto the back, kind of like that. And then when you do that, you can look everywhere. I mean, you can look all around. So there is that. I mean, actually, it kind of decreased with the backpack, maybe just the slightest bit, but like that, you could look everywhere with the head. And so I really don't get why you didn't do that. Maybe it's for the unique look up here. I don't know, but I do think it looks better down here because it kind of helps to fill out the body, as you can see. But he did it the other way, and he has his reasons. I don't know. But yeah, so there's that. It's probably the only major problem with this guy. Other than that, he's a pretty nice figure. I do enjoy him. He looks pretty nice too. So yeah, so for his weapons, he doesn't come with any external weapons, but what he can do is similar to my, what's his name? I forget his name. Bite Strike Mock. He can flip out his claws, like so. Actually goes like this. When you flip out the claws, you flip this arm, so that the arm piece is on the outside. Then you flip out the claws, and there you go, weaponized. Which is cool. It's similar to my Bite Strike Mock, like I said. But it's always cool. They don't glow though, which is kind of a downside, I guess. But they're claws, and they're cool. So we can get them into cool poses, like this, you know, just like that. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I do like this guy. He's pretty nice. You know, he does have that those reminders of Bite Strike in him, and yeah. So pretty nice mock. I'll say it here. I guess he could have used some friction extenders somewhere, because the feet are loose down here. Well, not like extremely loose. Yeah, I think he definitely could have used some friction extenders at the hips. Those are a bit loose for all the stuff up here. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much all I have to say. Though I should mention that what he did down here, this technique, you've probably seen me use it a couple times, and I have used it a couple times. What he did here was developed by another YouTuber named Dr.ScorpionX. I'll see about putting the link to his video where he first used it in the description. But yeah, it's pretty nice. I don't really have more details for a steel claw or a steel blade or whatever. But yeah, so that's all I have to say for now. So thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe for more mock content. And I'll see you guys later.